Hi, my name is Sachit, and today in this video I'm going to explain how to withdraw Seaman's Provident Fund. Before I start the video, let me request you all, those who are new to the channel or have not yet subscribed to the channel, please be kind enough to subscribe it. Now let me come back to the video. So here we are going to talk about Seaman's Provident Fund. In short, we call it PF. So for this, in this video, I'm going to explain how to withdraw it and what are those conditions under which a seafarer, a seaman can withdraw its fund, a Seaman's Provident Fund, and what is the mode of payment, and what, or we can say what amount, how much share you can withdraw from your Seaman's Provident Fund. Let me start the video. For this, you just have to go to DigiShipping website, which is digishipping.gov.in, and then you go to Acts and Rules. Here Seaman's Provident Fund is given, Seaman's Provident Fund Act, and you can see there are two schemes, one is Fund Act and one is scheme. So you have to open the Seaman's Provident Fund scheme. Once you click on this page will get open right in front of you, and all the information that is given to it. Okay, here we go. So once you open that page, this page is quite big, and this page consists every bit of information regarding Seaman's Provident Fund. Like you can see, there are many chapters, and here we're not going to read all the chapters. We are directly going to chapter number 3, which is Seaman's Provident Fund guidelines, how to withdraw and how much you can withdraw it. So here we go, chapter number 3, nominations, payments and withdrawals from the fund. Under this chapter you will get all the information, why nomination, what is nomination and why it is important, and payments and withdrawal from the fund. So let me take you to the page where the guidelines are given. It starts from 58, you see here, and 58A, withdrawal from the fund due to unemployment. So the first condition under which you can withdraw or you can apply to withdraw the funds is withdrawal from the funds due to unemployment. What is the condition? The commissioner may, on an application from a member who has completed 5 years membership of the fund, if your tenuity in this Seaman's Provident Fund is not 5 years or more, you cannot withdraw your funds. The first condition is the Seaman's membership tenuity must be minimum 5 years. Sanction a non-refundable withdrawal for not exceeding 10% of his own total contributions with interest thereon. So if you have completed your 5 years, then you are eligible to apply for this Seaman's Provident Fund withdrawal, and the commissioner will not sanction you more than 10%, and that amount from your contribution, Seaman's own total contribution with interest. It is not the total 10% of the total, but only the Seaman's contribution. This is the first condition where you can apply. And the second condition is, a lot of things are there, you can read all the things, but I'm not going to read everything because this video will be quite long if I read every bit of information. The next one is 58B, withdrawal from the fund for illness in certain cases. In that case, the commissioner may, on an application from a member, sanction a non-refundable withdrawal up to 25%. Again, in case of illness, you can apply for withdrawal, and if you provide all the documents, and if the commissioner is satisfied with the documents and the cause, he will approve not more than 25% of his own contribution with interest, the Seaman's contribution. Here again, the 25% is the total, 25% of the total contribution of the seafarer and the interest. It is not 25% of the total amount, which is the seafarer and the employer. Here 25% of the only seafarer's contribution and the interest on 25% on seafarer's contribution. What documents you need to attach if you're going to apply under this condition? The first is hospitalization lasting 1 month or more. There's the first condition where you can apply for withdrawal. The second is major surgical operation in a hospital, or suffering from TB, Hansen's disease, paralysis or cancer. Or what is the fourth condition? Having been declared temporarily unfit either by Seaman's medical examination organization or by the company doctor and is undergoing prolonged medical treatment. So this is the third condition under which you can apply for the withdrawal of your Seaman's Provident Fund. Next is, even if you're going to apply under this provision, there is a lot of things, lot of rules given you have to read before you apply. The next is withdrawal from the fund for the purchase of a dwelling house or flat, or for the construction of a dwelling house, including the acquisition of a suitable site for the purpose. So if you're going to buy a flat or a dwelling house, for this also you can apply for withdrawal of the Seaman's Provident Fund. And again, you have to send your withdrawal form to commissioner. Condition remains same. Your tenuity in the system must be minimum 5 years or more, and if this is meted, or if you are under this criteria and commissioner sanctions the withdrawal, you will get it. For that you have to provide the required documents, that is certificate for purchasing a dwelling house or flat, including building owned jointly, and other thing, purchasing a dwelling site for the purpose of construction of a dwelling house. That means you have to show the land papers. Construction of a dwelling house, again you have to show the papers. So these are the conditions under which you can apply for withdrawal. And the next condition is in case of marriage, which I'm going to explain. Let me come to that. Here they have mentioned the mode of payment, which I'll come later. Here's the last one. Non-refundable withdrawal for meeting the expenses in connection with the marriage of member of a family of seamen or higher education of children. So this is the another condition under which you can apply for the withdrawal of your Seaman's Provident Fund. Again, the commissioner may, on an application from a member, if you're sending the application to commissioner, authorize payment to him of a non-refundable withdrawal from the funds not exceeding 50% of his own total contribution, including interest. So if you are withdrawing your Seaman's Provident Fund, your PF, the amount which is being sanctioned to you, it is the percentage of your own contribution and the interest. It is not the total. And again, for every withdrawal there is a condition how many times you can apply for the same purpose. Here they have mentioned no withdrawal under this paragraph shall be sanctioned to a member unless the amount of his own total contribution with interest thereon standing to his credit in the fund is 500 or more. If your total contribution is less than 500, you cannot apply for withdrawal, or maybe that will not be accepted by the commissioner. No, not more than 2 withdrawals shall be admissible to a member under this paragraph. So for this purpose, for marriage or for the higher education, you can apply only twice, not more than that. The commissioner if he is satisfied with the withdrawal granted under this paragraph. So again the same thing, if the commissioner is okay, if he is satisfied with your documents, if he is convinced, he will approve your withdrawal, and then you can get the money. And here is another condition when you can get the money, but you don't have to apply circumstances in which accumulation in the funds are payable to the member. So a member may withdraw the full amount standing to his credit in the fund. So again, a member may withdraw the full amount standing to his credit in the fund again on retirement from seafaring profession on attaining the age of superannuation. So this is the first condition under which you can apply. Second, on retirement on account of permanent and total incapacity for work due to bodily or mental infirmity duly certified by the medical authority or by such other medical officer as the board may prescribe. So again, this is the second condition under which you can apply. So there are other conditions also under which you can apply, and these are the rules. What are the rules under which that form will be accepted? Now suppose if the form is accepted by the commissioner, what is the mode of payment, how the payment will be made to you? So here I'm going to explain how the payment is made. You see, they have mentioned clearly what is the rule, how they are going to pay you. Mode of payment of non-refundable withdrawals. So payment of withdrawals under paragraph 58A, 58B and 58C may be made by the postal money order. So this is the first mode of payment, either by money order, demand draft or by account pay check through post or handed over to the concerned payee on office premises. So they are either going to send it by money order or a demand draft or by account pay check through post, or they might hand it over to you at the office premises, except in the case of deceased member. In case if the seafarer, the member is no more, in that case, that at the option of the members to whom payment is to be made. So whomsoever you have chosen your nominee, you have nominated your nominee, the payment shall be made to that person. Now why nomination is important, why you must provide a nomination to the nominee in your Seaman's Provident Fund? Because even as per the government data, till today around 8,505 crores of rupees is lying in Seaman's Provident Fund account, or maybe you can say government in this scheme, which is not claimed by anyone. So if you do not nominate anyone under the Nomination Act for your Provident Fund, you must provide the details of your nominee. In case of unfortunate demise of the seafarer, the money is unclaimable, nobody can claim it. So that is why you must provide the nominee details. And where are you going to provide all these details? Where are you going to apply for the withdrawal? This process is completely offline. There is no online procedure to apply for withdrawal. You have to go to Seaman's Provident Fund office physically, and you have to submit your form there. And the further, this form will be sent to the commissioner. If that is accepted or rejected, according to that, whichever is the case, you will get your money. So that is all in this video. I hope now things are more clear. And if you like the video, be kind enough to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, and you have a wonderful day. Good day.